Here we go. Well, it doesn't look like the Russians are going to let any grass grow under their feet. Is there a card coming out? Or no, his mic isn't turned on. There we go. Well, France must know they have to get after this. Because Russia is going to do that. Well, I was looking for at least a warning, if not a card there, because Yana Gorian just stayed stock still. Okay, video review called here by the Russians. Yep, good call by the Russians, and that will bring the first leg to an end. 5 for Russia, 2 for France. And Berder on for France, Gavrilova for Russia.
Well, I know it's only the second leg, but this is a big match for the French. Cécilia Berder has got to go and take this one to Yulia Gavrilova. Duvis is not entirely sure about this one. He's going to call for a video review. Let's just have a quick look at this on the replay. It's too far or too close to the action, the final action there, but the referee has come back and awarded the hit to the French fencer, so a good call. Oh, nice. It's the French TGV, Cécilia Berder, on the march. She's drawn level with the Russians. Now the job is to try and build a lead, and that's another attack for Berder. Short from Cécilia Berder, drawing the Russian out, picks up the blade, but it's a counter riposte from Yulia Gavrilova. Scores her first hit in the second leg. Nice. Berder is on an absolute roll here. She just needs the rest of the French team to join her on it. And the French may well have a shout in this match. Went to look for this one and does find it. There's a whole bank of lights above these two fences, blocked off by a black canopy, which means all the heat is being directed straight down onto that finals piece. And it's no surprise that Cécilia Berder needs to mop her brow. She's trying to lure Gavrilova onto her.
Yeah, she does.
No ability to find the parry there. She looked onto Manon Brunet there, cheering her teammate on, saying, can you just close the distance a little bit on those, and it's easier to pick up the attack. But on the back line, another attack goes through for the Russians, and despite a great effort from Berder, Gavrilova takes the Russians through the second period, still holding the lead.
Well, 6 from Berder is absolutely what France needed. But if Boudiaf can't keep that going, then it's going to be a tough rest of the match for France. And so she's going to have to try and do that against Sofia Velikaya.
Have you ever seen the All Blacks playing rugby, David?
Yeah.
If you were even the second best team in the world playing the All Blacks, how would you feel?
Like I was the second best team in the world?
Quite. And that's what it's like watching Sofia Velikaya. She is, she's got the lot. She can do everything. You look at the lineup for the Olympic Games in just over 40 days' time, and you say, well, who are the favourites? It's really tough to call the favourites in fencing. And women's sabre especially is very tough. But on her day, Velikaya is the standout favourite for the women's sabre title, individual title. You could argue that Gautier Grimier and men's épée is also a standout favourite, but again, it's about on his day, if he's there at the start, you look at him in his first match and he wins it convincingly, you're going to back him to take the gold because he's unbeatable. But Velikaya is another one that potentially on her day, you just can't get near her.
Well, Boudiaf asking for a video review here. And the call stands. But I'm not sure that Boudiaf can continue just going to the back line and hoping that, you know, that something is going to happen. Because what's going to happen is that Velikaya is going to come and score.
Yeah, but Velikaya is off the mark straight away. So unless Boudiaf goes forward immediately, she's going to struggle. So she has to work off everything outside the middle. If she goes into the middle with Velikaya, Velikaya is just too good there.
Yeah. If Velikaya is off the mark quickly, then Boudiaf's got to get off quicker.
Goes into the guard that time. Yeah, what you're right. What's got to happen here is either Boudiaf has got to storm out the blocks and just commit to an attack, or she's got to read what Velikaya is doing on those first two steps, and the yellow card's coming out for an early start from the Russian. But if you watch what Velikaya does at the start, we'll see it right now. She takes those two little steps, looks to see what her opponent is doing, and then reacts off that.
Well, Boudiaf has found her composure.
Trouble. Gets away from the attack though. Lovely stuff from Boudiaf. If you see this replay, what you'll see is Boudiaf leaning in to say, come on, come and get me. And then leans back out the way.
She played that. Go ahead.
A mask clip coming off there and being reattached.
Well, she played that one perfectly. She's got France level. And if nothing else, she's kept Velikaya from running away with it.
The spirit and passion in the French team is just phenomenal. Lovely. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Boudiaf.
Well, she did keep it going. And 9 points from Boudiaf. Sorry, not 9 points. 7 points from Boudiaf. And that was a pretty darn good outing. France is in the lead, 15-13.
That would have hurt Sofia Velikaya, and I think we won't be seeing her resting on her laurels in the next fight that we see her in. But up now, Yulia Gavrilova.
No, we've got Katerina Diachenko is on.
Diachenko's come on now. I was surprised Diachenko was not in the starting lineup, to be honest with you, but an immediate change from the Russians.
And again, yeah, well, again, we'll have to see if this is a permanent change or, as you say, a tactical change. But Manon Brunet is out and on the board. Lost her concentration there for a second, Brunet, and paid the price. Final action is Brunet's. Diachenko missed on the first attempt. Hesitation from Diachenko. No separation there. Brunet picked up the blade. She got the point, and this could be a big, big one. Again, hesitation from Diachenko. And only 2 points in that for Diachenko. And all of a sudden, France is out by 5, 20-15. And it's Saoussen Boudiaf coming back on. Maybe they're not the second best team.
Well, it's not about being second best team. We were talking specifically about Velikaya, but Velikaya really did not come to the races in her third match. She's on after this one, though, and up against Cécilia Berder. The French are playing this a blinder because Berder will fancy her chances of maintaining a lead if Saoussen Boudiaf can keep it.
Yana Igorian on for Russia.
Nice attack.
Ooh, nice one from Boudiaf.
Well, this young French lady has come out of a brilliant junior career and stormed onto the senior scene, and she looks the real deal. Just immense hesitation for Igorian. Boudiaf picks up the right away. She gets her third. Great use of distance by both of them, but that was a beauty from Igorian.
We get a video review here. Referee's back. Good call by the French.
It's good stuff from Yannick Gorin.
Well, Boudiaf able to bring this to a close, but not before Yana Agorian rips off 7 points. A net gain of 3 for Russia. And we will have Cécilia Berder back on to face Sofia Velikaya. And you said that after her first outing, where she managed only 3 points, that she was probably going to want some revenge. But Berder was the one who sort of lit this candle for the French. So this may be the key outing here.
Well, it's Igorian that's doing it for the Russians at the moment. So if Velikaya can join her, then even though the Russians are behind at the moment, it may be still too big an ask for the French team. It will be a great win if France were to take this title. Taking out the Ukrainians and then beating the Russians, that will go down in French history as a great, great performance from this women's sabre team.
That is Velikaya's first.
Now, Christian Bauer, the Russian sabre coach, is calling for a video, and Andres Duvis says, I need the fencer to actually ask for that. He does check with Velikaya, but of course she's not going to disagree with Christian Bauer. Good call. Berder got herself all tangled up in her feet going backwards, then managed to maintain her equilibrium, but wasn't able to defend that attack from Velikaya.
I think Velikaya may have just signaled that she's had enough messing around.
Again, you watch Velikaya in the middle. 2 little steps, looking to see what's going on. Now, 2 simultaneouses. What are these two going to do? Velikaya may look for a distance trap, but she doesn't. She goes for a parry, goes for an attack, and it's Cécilia Berder who was ready for that one. She made the judgment call and went for a jumping parry riposte. Oh, and an attack straight away from Cécilia Berder. She wants to get France through the first 6 with the lead. I fancy them both going at each other this time. Pause from Velikaya.
And a video review is requested. But if this call stands for Cécilia Berder and France, it is mission accomplished.
And looking at the replay we just saw, it does look to be simultaneous to me. There's a discussion going on between the two referees. And he gives it to Cécilia Berder.
That does it for the 6th leg. 30 for France, 26 for Russia. 4 in that for Velikaya. But she's on a, after 2, she's on a -5 indicator.
And she's not the anchor either. So
Saoussen Boudiaf back out for her 3rd and final appearance. And it is Katerina Diachenko replacing Gavrilova.
nice.
Did Boudiaf get ahead of herself there? She can ask for a video review. She has.
Well, we're in these final 3 fights here, and this is where it all counts. And the Russian reserve, Katerina Diachenko, is doing her job. There's no doubt that Boudiaf has fenced brilliantly, and that's a great hit as well from the French fencer. But Diachenko is fencing superbly as well. Attack. Saoussen Boudiaf.
Diachenko's attack. Boudiaf's attack.
Oh, this is brilliant, sabre. Absolutely brilliant. There's a three-phase action there from the French fencer, failing on the first two, but maintaining a composure to maintain the French lead.
Well, 6 points for Diachenko in as reserve. But France is still on top, if only by 3. Manon Brunet in the 8th for France, and Sofia Velikaya for Russia.
Yeah, this is a biggie. Velikaya must get the lead here. Oh, on the back line, one toenail over in the piste, and Manon Brunet produces an absolutely brilliant parry riposte.
And it's still in her lunge. Sofia Velikaya raises a finger to say, yeah, you got me. Video, says Berder.
Yeah, claiming that Velikaya landed her foot before the attack finished. If the foot lands before the blade hits the opponent, then it's attack over. But referee has maintained his decision. They meet up in the middle, and it's a parry riposte for Velikaya. The Russians are on level terms. If Velikaya can go to 40 unanswered here, then despite all the hard work from the French, the Russians are going to be strong favourites to take this one over the line.
Just too strong for Manon Brunet.
A slow start in that action. It appeared as though she didn't hear the referee say play, didn't call for the referee to stop it. And getting caught up there, another change of pace from the Russian. She slowed that first step down, going into the middle, created the space for the parry riposte.
Card for Velikaya going early. It's looking pretty dicey for France. The best France can hope for, well, is going into the ninth 3 down, because that's what they've got. 8 for Velikaya in the 8th, and only 2 for Manon Brunet. Cécilia Berder on to close for France, and she will face Yana Agorian. We've seen a big outing from Berder tonight, but this may be a very, very big ask.
Yeah, Igorian on a +5 indicator coming into this. Confidence is going to be high. And I think I agree with you that Berder's got her work cut out for her here. Good start required. Well, that's solid and patient from Iana Igorian. She's not rushing through this. She's taking her time to build the hits. And now there's a discussion between the Russian Federation coach Christian Bauer and the referee. I'm not sure what that's about. I think he's being told off though. The coach, that is. Well, look, this has been a great performance by the French team. They have come out here and given the Russians the run for their money, but when the chips are down, the Russians took the lead, and they're 2 away from another European title. Great para riposte. Doesn't land, though. Berder trying to lure Igorian in. She's looking for a para riposte. Oh, but she's not able to land it. 3 lines used, head, flank, and then finally to the chest. And Iana Igorian is fencing superbly tonight.
This is a young French team, and at times we have seen that demonstrated against the Russians.
Berder has called for a video review here. She feels she started the attack. Aris Fleuret having a look at the video with Andras Duvis, video referee on the last match. And the referee sticks with the decision. So Berder has no more calls. 6 hits adrift. Gets that attack though. The Russians aren't going to give this one up, are they?
No, they're not. France is going to have to pry it from their fingers.
Well, the referee walks over to Cécilia Berder, turns his microphone off. She said very clearly in English, well, you can see on the video she starts early, and he's going over to say to her, well, I can't see that on the video because there's no sound. So you won't be able to hear when the referee says allez.
Allez, yeah.
Beautiful para riposte. Russian team are the European champions in women's team sabre.
45-39, a beautiful and brave effort from the French team. They've had a wonderful day today, but in the end, the Russian team is so strong. Maybe in a year or two, when they have more experience and more miles under their belt.